Hello, look at that headset. He's
Awesome.
ready to
Oh,
go. All right. How are you guys doing? You hear those fireworks at Candy's house? I thought they were breaking down the wall making her a new apartment. Yeah.
mhm.
Well, today, guys, welcome to both of you. Do you want to do a brief introduction to anyone in the audience that might not know you guys? Can we do ladies first?
Right.
Shosanam? Shosanam?
Hello,
Shosanam?
hello. I know little English language. This way, I am going to practice this up. Uh, I know English language.
A little bit of English.
Mm.
Where are you from?
I am from Uzbekistan.
I knew it was one of the stands. I knew it was one of the stands. I could tell. So cool.
Uh, do you know Samarkand?
I do not, but he does. Yeah. Um, Go ahead. You can talk with her. It's okay. Thank you. Oronbek?
Ormbek.
Oronbek? Yes.
My name is Ormbek, and I was here before. I talked to you uh, 2 months ago, I think, but I'm not sure that you remember me. Right?
Oh, well, I'm an old man, and Candy's like, I remember. No,
Okay.
you don't.
Please
Do you?
forgive his age.
Yeah, I eat Jello. I use a walker.
All right, all right.
No, I'm
But
just kidding.
I think maybe Kendi knows me. Kendi remembers me.
Yeah, Candy remembers you, no problem.
No,
Why you just think I
no,
remember?
Kendi,
It's
I'm
okay.
because
It's
we
okay.
talked
Welcome
to.
back.
Yeah,
There are hundreds of
right,
people in the
right,
audience that have never met you. So can you do your introduction?
right. I'm from Central Asia. I'm neighbor uh, of Shawsanam, right? Am I right?
Sultanım.
Shawsanam, yeah. You're from Uzbekistan, and I'm from Kyrgyzstan. I know Samarkand because we are Central Asians. And I'm a student. I'm learning. I'm practicing English here, but ineffectually, unsuccessfully, I would say, because I've been learning it for about 2 years, and my English is not uh, quite good, not fairly good, I think, as well.
Uh, are you
Do you,
from Kazakhstan? Orunbek.
No,
Are
I'm
you
from
from
Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan. Do you
Kurdistan.
Kyrgyzstan?
know Osh
Kyrgyzstan?
City? Yeah, Kyrgyzstan.
Ah, okay. Uh,
Yeah, right.
It must be so exciting for you guys, and we welcome you here. If you cannot understand me, I can talk slower, and that way you can understand my English better. So thank you guys for joining us. I never heard of that term until now, Central Asian. I like it because it does talk about that whole area, and I am just learning about all of your countries there. Um, but if you've been trying for 2 years and you do not feel you have made any progress, you have to decide why is that? Is it the amount of time every day that you're practicing or not practicing every day? Something in your approach has to be changed so that you can learn because you're intelligent. So you don't want to keep spinning your wheel over and over and not having any progress. So, what do you think it is? Why do you think it is that you're not making progress?
Actually, I think I can say that I know English. I speak English when I can use it confidently in my casual life. So I want master academic English, not just colloquial language,
Oh,
colloquial version
oh,
of English. So I try to use it for academic benefits, and I try to read scientific articles every day.
Oh.
But I can tell that I can say that I am confident at it. And for example, I recently read uh, an article about horse, and I translated every unfamiliar words that I come across with, and I finished that. And I started reading about cattle. And that it seemed to me that as if I read horses, or I opened a new article about cattle in Spain. And because there are a lot of versions of words, and it's just too hard to remember all of words in English. I think that you understood me. Do
I
you?
do. I do. Yeah, absolutely. And one of the ways to remember your English, the words that you're learning, is to continue to practice them together in dialogue. So if the words are unrelated to each other, it can be harder. But you can create dialogue, or I can create dialogue for you. If you give me the words, I can create a dialogue that you can practice between you and your study partner, like a regular conversation. And that will give your brain something to associate those words with, an experience, a conversation. And it will be easier to remember or recall those words. Otherwise, you're remembering a bunch of random words and they're all in here. It's hard to find the one you want unless you spend years hearing them or using them. So the way to make that faster is to practice a dialogue or create a story using all of those words so that they'll make more sense to your intelligent brain. And that's one trick. Shosanam, are you understanding us a little bit?
Okay. Little.
A little bit. I know you have no
I am
subtitles.
going to lots of practice this app, and at the moment uh, I uh, very big aim.
Yeah, well,
Aim.
you're doing great. You're doing great. Your focus is so intense and you're trying really hard. That's great. I remember when Candy used to speak like that. Look at Candy's face. Look at Candy's face. No, when I met Candy, she was assembling her phrases pretty well. Yeah, she's gotten a lot better, but she was doing really well. Well, how can we help you guys? What would be useful for you right now? Because we want to make this time useful for both of you. Yeah, how can we help you?
Right. I think you are already doing uh, beneficial things for us. You're conversating, you're living, you're broadcasting your life, you're doing streams. It is helpful for learners because you're a native English speaker. And I think it would be good if we just communicate and talk to each other.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay. And I have to keep looking at your name blown up because it's so small. Uh, Shosanam, how can we help you? Yeah, hi. How can we help you? What would be
How
helpful?
can help you?
Yeah, how can we help you?
Mhm. I don't understand. What?
Um,
What?
Here, I'll type it.
How can
I'll type it in the chat. You can translate it, okay? How can
ah,
we?
writing, listening, speaking. Writing, listening, speaking.
Okay. So just talking with you right now is helping. Okay. Um, do you speak the same languages, guys? Do your countries share
Please,
the same language?
please, please, can you write to me?
I
Writing to
can.
me?
I can. That sounds like a good idea.
Mm.
Candy, why didn't you
Yeah,
tell me to do
already.
that?
You
Um,
just do. I just want to say something to the
okay.
the people in the chat. Please
Mm.
stop because the stage is full.
Thank you.
Please be patient,
Samira, thank
and we need to have
you.
the
Romania, Romania.
conversation first. And someone just asked Jonathan
Okay,
when
we have
will he
this.
can get on the stage
Anda
and keep
this.
tapping.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see it. Um, oh yeah, I see. Thank you for that, Candy, guys. Um, Yeah, it's true. Thank you for typing that as well, Candy. Yeah, be careful, be patient, everyone in the audience. We are a community. This is not a like a broadcast. We're a community. So we've met Orunbek one more time. We've met him in the past a few months ago, and uh, and we're talking with Shosanam as well. And since they are on stage now, we want to focus completely on how we can help both of them. Maybe this is a rare moment for them to get on stage and talk to a native speaker. Um, we really want to help them right now. So if you guys are feeling like you're not patient in the audience, then you can look for another live stream. But if you want to stay in the audience here, just be respectful and patient as we work with these two wonderful people. Okay, thank you guys. Um, so um, Okay. Is she typing to us? Let's see. Thank you, Rawa. Oh, there she wrote. Speak and India and also pronunciation. Okay. What I'm curious, Oronbek, do you speak the same language as as her?
The same meaning Kyrgyz. No, no.
Is it
I speak Kyrgyz, but these are Turkic language, so these are similar languages. And
Oh,
she
okay.
might speak Russian, and I speak Russian, so we can understand each other.
Oh,
Understand.
cool. What time is it there?
What time is it? At the moment, uh, 5 past 34
5:34 p.m. in the evening. Okay.
p.m.
Okay. 5:30. Oh, so, um, dobre din, dobre din, dobre din.
Добрый день.
Is that how you
Добрый
say it?
день. Yeah.
Dobre din,
No, 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 no. Hey.
dobre večer, dobre noche, dobre večer.
I'm so sorry I couldn't help you because I couldn't
Доброй
speak
ночи.
their
Добрый день.
language.
I dobre noche? Oh, really? Oh, привет, Samira.
Добрый
Yeah. Доброй
вечер.
ночи. Good evening or good
Добрый
night.
Dobre
вечер.
večer, dobre
Good
večer.
evening.
Okay, dobre večer. Good evening. Okay.
Hayır,
Um,
hiç.
you know,
Uzbekistan TV.
I did not know that there were Asian countries in Central Asia that spoke um, those other languages until I saw it on TikTok and I was like, wow, they look Asian, but they're speaking what my ears heard was like a Russian language. And I'm like, wow, where did they come from? Because I'm so uneducated on geography, guys. So to me, it's amazing to meet both of you here again for you, and to see you. It makes Candy and I really want to help you because we know that resources are different for different countries, and so we welcome you here. We welcome you in our community, and I don't know why Candy doesn't speak your language. You guys are all Asian.
in the in the speaks English,
It
so we can communicate.
There you go. There you go. It's so cool. It is so cool for me to meet you guys. But if all that you need is conversation, then we can talk about some things together. And for you, Orenbeck, the more I say your name, the more I remember that we met before. And
Yeah,
yeah, it just takes time. It just takes time. Candy's remembering too. She's like, "Oh yeah."
handsome guy. I'm
She
from
might
Iran.
have been she might have been off that day or something. Sometimes Candy takes a night off. But are you ready for the weekend? How about that question? Are you ready for the weekend? Oh,
Yeah, I'm ready. But even
how
because
about
I actually don't work, and I I come back from university, and it's like a weekend every day. So it's like, how can I say? I don't
oh, you
care
don't
about
work.
is it
Oh,
weekend or not.
oh, I see, I see. Um, uh, Thank you guys. Thank you for typing in the chat. Dobre nosh, dobre večer. So every day is the same for you right now. How about Shosanam? Shosanam, what will
I'm here.
you do this weekend? Here, I'll type it for you. What will you do this weekend? Ready? Here it comes.
Mm, weekend. I am going to travel my uh, ancient place and famous uh, to Samarkand. I am going to visit Samarkand
Oh,
because my because I interesting um, very big and famous person uh, that 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 the place uh,
okay.
that's way uh, my plan uh, my plan
That is my
Sunday.
plan
I
for
am
the
going to
weekend.
Sunday.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great. Candy, did you understand?
I can understand some of them.
Yeah, yeah. She's going to visit someone this weekend, right? She's going to visit someone this weekend. So cool. Candy, what was it like when you could first speak English, where you felt that you could talk to somebody and they would understand you?
Johnathan, wait. Uh, Xudo xohlasa
We'll
Xudo
make the same
xohlasa
face, Candy.
I I will go to Samarkand when I am sending many photos for you. This famous place.
Oh,
Play.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then,
You will.
Uh,
then
are
Okay.
you writing?
Am I writing? Am I?
waiting.
Will you writing?
Will I write you? Yeah.
No. Will you
Waiting.
will uh, you
Hmm.
uh, why why
Waited.
write write? Will you
Or will you
will
wait?
you write?
Oh,
Wait,
will
Will
you
Will
you write?
wait? Uh-huh. Yes.
she said.
Yes, while I wait
When
for the
I
pictures.
can English.
Okay. Yeah, good job.
So,
You did good. You did good. I know it's really hard for try to put the words together. It's really hard. And thank you for trying so hard. Candy's late.
it's very common for us to learn the grammar in English when we are very very young, because
Hmm.
it is a must thing if we want to have the score. So first we need to learn the vocabulary and we need to learn the grammar as the same thing in Chinese. So we need to know the structure of this language so that we can speak. And we focus on the grammar and the listening and writing skills more instead of speaking in English. And I do have the concern when first to speak with others in English, because I don't dare to speak with others because my English is not good, and the I just normally say I'm so sorry I couldn't speak English with you because my English is poor. My English is poor.
Yeah, many people learn
Mm.
phrases and they
Totally.
stick with those phrases, but just keep trying because Shosanam is able to relay her ideas even if her English is not proper. You can see she's trying so hard. She's really trying hard. And how can you not be supportive when people are working so hard to try to relay what they're thinking and how to say it? So I think it's really cool. And Candy's showing support, and Oronbeck is being very patient and supportive because he understands too. So very cool. What were you going to say, Oronbeck?
I I wanted to say that I entirely, totally share Candy's uh, Candy's point of view. Yeah, she right. She's right. When you are beginner, don't hesitate to don't don't try to speak native speakers, because it's just useless, because you don't know anything. You don't know how to formulate your opinion.
Yeah,
But
it.
it's my
Mhm.
subjective.
No, you're doing great.
Uh,
You're doing great, man. All of you guys are doing great. Remember, I'm not an English teacher. And so the whole purpose that Candy and I and Moneta are trying to do is create an environment where you feel comfortable, you feel safe, you don't feel people will judge you, and you understand that we really want to connect with you. So that's why we'll take a time out, we'll change the topic, we'll just focus on helping you guys to feel comfortable because the more you feel comfortable, the more you'll practice your English and you'll grab one word here, you'll learn one phrase here, and it will get better and better and better. Yeah. Understand? Understand? Show sanam. Little bit. Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Oh, more. Good, good, good. So, any questions for us? Maybe you want to ask us questions.
I actually, I want to ask questions, and basically, I have a lot of questions to anyone, and I would like to ask you about psychology, but I have a poor, terrible connection today, so I
Hmm.
think we can talk, properly today. So I wanna off stage and let someone uh, to up on stage and to practice with you.
Okay, maybe we can have some topics about psychology in the future so that you can
Mm-hmm.
join us.
Yeah, just ask us or suggest a topic,
Well,
and we can do that. We're well, I need to find out how to get candy there, but I want to try a new app that is free for you guys, and it is like Zoom but better because each person records on their computer on their phone, and then the audio and video come together later. So it does not depend on your signal, so it can be very good. But I had to figure out how to get my sister there. Have to figure it out. But we'll figure it out. But yeah, text me too. You guys can text me directly if you want to, okay?
All right, I'm
Bye
not off
bye. Bye
stage
bye.
right
Bye
now,
bye.
so
Okay,
thank you.
Orenbeck,
Bye
bye
bye.
bye. See you later. Okay, Shoshanam, it's all you. How can we help you? Do you have any questions? Do you have?
1 minute, please. 1 minute,
Okay,
please. Aha. Çağrı gidelim.
I just muted her. You know, it's interesting when people, when Americans don't understand other people, we talk louder to them, and it's like they don't understand you at regular volume or louder volume. It's not going to get in there, you know. And it's interesting to hear people who are trying to speak English talk louder,
Here,
and
here
you're
it is
like,
the thing. Some of the people in my company are very professional in our industry. But when we are online, have the English meeting, and they speak very loudly. They are not maybe just speaking loud can enhance their
yeah.
confidence.
No, it's just louder. I
I
correct my. Hmm.
I do think when I first communicate with others in English, I also speak loud.
Yeah, I think it's just a natural response to think that if you talk louder, it will penetrate. You know, you feel that you're not penetrating, and so
Penetrate,
yeah, like
penetrate.
getting inside their head, it's like, oh, they don't understand me. Let me talk louder. Because in your own country, if you're speaking the same language and someone doesn't understand you, you will talk louder. So you think it does the same for a different language, but it's not true. It's just louder. It's not any clearer. It's louder. But in our own countries, if someone doesn't understand us, our normal response is to raise our volume, is to try to help them to understand. Do you understand what I'm saying? But if they don't know the words, it doesn't matter if the words are low or high. They don't. Oh, what's that? What happened?
But if our volume is so up, it will cause some misunderstanding. Like, are you angry?
Exactly. Exactly. They brought those controls back again. They had taken them away where we couldn't mute people, we couldn't turn off their camera, and then they brought them back. So I'm glad. I'm glad they're figuring things out at Hello Talk. Well, everyone in the audience, thank you for being so patient. You know, it's moments like this where Candy and I have experienced people who may be at a lower level of English and they don't know the app and they push a button and next thing you know their hands up and we bring them on stage. But I know that the struggle is real. There's a reason why all of you want to learn, refine, or retain your English or level up your English is because it has an advantage for you. And so we want you to have that advantage, even if it means changing the topic, going slower. We're trying to make a connection with Shosanam
Shh.
because she's from that place, in Central Asia that
Shh.
shh,
She said she's going to go back home.
what does that mean? She's gonna step down?
I don't know. She just
Inshallah.
said
Oh,
in
thank you,
chat.
Jonathan. Oh, let me take her down because I think she think she turned off her camera. I've had that before where people thought their camera was off and they were still here and they were like I think they were smoking the hookah, the big pipe thingy, and you're not allowed to do that on Hello Talk. And then they thought they were off, and then I saw the camera was up like that on the table, and then I saw them bring over the hookah. Yeah, and they're talking. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Anyway, Candy, and thank you for being patient. I know you have a goal of wanting to interact and develop while you're here serving the community. So I know it's different for you when that happens. Um, I had already sent Shosanam a hand wave. I'm yawning a lot because I was drinking a lot of coffee the last couple of days, and I don't want to drink it this morning. I want to come off of it for a few days. So my body's like, you need it, you need it. Like lies, lies. Um, so, yeah, go ahead, Candy.
There is one of my colleagues who just trick. I don't know how can I say about his behavior. Like I just bought the package to my colleague in the early morning because I need to go downstairs on 10 floors. So it's very convenient for me to just bring my colleague package downstairs. And I just forgot to tell him. I just help him to get the package
Hi.
on his workplace. And
Mm-hmm.
in the afternoon, I just took him and I just help you to bring your package in the early morning. And he said that I didn't see any package. Well, from my point of view, I just think that, well, maybe someone just
Oh,
take them or something else. But the truth is that I confirmed with him twice, and he just told me I didn't find the package at all in my
mm.
workplace. Well, I just think maybe I just make the mistakes, let the package stolen or disappear, and I confused, and I just think that how can I do now? And he just reply, I just collect the package.
Ah, so he thinks you stole it?
No, no one just stole the package. He just collect collect the package by himself.
Oh,
But
okay, okay,
he
okay.
he just told me he didn't find any
Oh,
package.
he was joking with you. I got you. I got you. Um, okay, Omar, thank you for coming in. I never know whether to invite people while we're talking or wait and do a big intro. It's great when people can come in like you and just integrate for a moment and let Candy finish what she was saying. So thank you for that, sir. How are you?
Okay, Johnathan, I just want to thank you that you have just joined me, and I am just waiting almost 10 minutes or more. Okay, no problem. It's I just want to thank you very much that I have just come here for a very first time because I installed this kind of app almost 3 days ago, and I actually installed this app for improving myself in English speaking. Actually, I am just going to take my IELTS exam actually in the middle of the November. So that's why I just
Oh.
want to improve myself in speaking in English. And I am just seeking
Mhm.
almost 3 days that if there is any person who can speaking friendly, who can speak friendly for the educational purposes, I am just searching. And finally, I have got a chance like you. Thank you so much. For myself, from myself, I am from Bangladesh. It is the Asian country, actually. And now I have just completed my graduation program, and I want to go abroad for my higher study, like MS Master's program or PhD program. Okay, that's from me.
Okay. Okay. Well, nice to meet you, and I'm glad that you were able to join us on stage, and I know you're excited about your IELTS exam. Are you nervous?
A little bit nervous right now, but I am very much happy for joining with you.
Yes, yes. Well, we're glad to have you. Candy has a question for you.
It is upcoming about your examinations. So you need to have more time to prepare for it. But from I don't have any question, by the way. I just want to say I'm not a good student um preparing for the examinations.
Okay, no problem. I just already prepared myself for almost 1 month, and there is only 14th or 15 days remaining for my exam. And I am a little bit confused if it is possible. I just transfer my exam date later, or I can change the date for a better experience, better preparation. But it is, I think, not possible for me because I have lots of works for my students. Like I have
Mm-hmm.
a small coaching center in my village actually, and I have
Mm-hmm.
to teach them physics related or mathematics related topics. That's why I have
Mm-hmm.
not enough time for preparing myself. But I think these 14 days remaining, it will be very helpful for me uh, if I gather my knowledge about this kind of apps, and it will improve myself in speaking, and I will do better in my speaking test. There are four types of sections, reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So I think this kind of conversation will improve my listening also, and also my speaking. Okay. And
Yeah.
beside this, I am just taking my book, and I am practicing myself. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I know you're nervous, and sometimes when people are nervous, they continue to talk from topic to topic. And so for normal conversation, it's important when you're listening to pause
Yeah.
and allow feedback. Especially when you're coming from Bangladesh or Pakistan or India. I think sometimes in your countries you run from answer to topic, and that can be very confusing for people who are trying to understand you. Um, so I think you're speaking at a good speed, but those pauses, like allowing yourself to finish one topic or one statement or one point, and allow the other person to process the information.
Okay.
Because if you go from point to topic, maybe they wanted to comment on something along the way, or maybe they needed to have clarification of what you mean by what you said along the way. So I think it's more of a culture thing the more I talk with people from
Okay.
that
That's right.
region. Yeah, I think that talking over before the other person's finished and also sharing several topics at once is very common for your countries. So it's important to let you know that when you're talking with other English speakers, we expect that pause. We expect that after you make a point or a statement or a question, that there's a pause so that we can confirm that we understand what you're talking about. I only share that with you because I know you have 2 weeks for your IELTS exam, and I think that may play a role in how they evaluate you when you're
Yeah.
communicating.
Right.
Yeah, it might play a role. Otherwise, we would just go with it. But um, when Candy talks, even though it's very easy to understand her, I also ask her from time to time to pause. I think she's just afraid that once I start talking, there will be no more talk, no more area. So she's like, let me get it all out because once he talks, my time
Okay.
will be over. So so I'm learning as I'm advising you guys, I'm learning. I'm learning. So thank you guys for being patient as I learn, and Candy for enduring such torture sometimes. Yep. So good job. Are you using the Cambridge study material?
Yeah, actually, it's Cambridge.
Yeah. I've I've heard good things about that material consistently. So I even purchased it on the digital form, but I haven't taken the time to look through it. But um, I may start to make stories based on the IELTS vocabulary. I might start to make stories based on the IELTS vocabulary and record them for the podcast or for YouTube, and because you can see the subtitles, and maybe it would help you to remember the words if they were in a story instead of just pages of words. I don't know if that will be
Yeah.
helpful. We'll try it out. Yeah. Candy's like, yes. Or is it still Candy or is that a statue? She's like,
Yeah, it's candy.
it's a statue. Like in the
Just
one in the car, the bobblehead.
just just
Continuous
want to give
moving.
just want to give you the hint.
I got it, dude. High five. She's catching on, boy. She is growing from the trauma of trying to co-host when I'm hosting. It cannot be easy for her, but she keeps coming back, so she must like it. Um, Yeah. So for me, guys, it's a little bit different because I'm processing my thoughts as I talk, and maybe that's the case with some of you, and you're trying to get your thoughts out. For Candy, she tries to inject something because she doesn't want to lose her thought of what she's trying to ask or clarify, and I become more sensitive to her facial expressions because she'll go, and then she'll go,
Yeah.
and then she'll go, oh, time for me to leave. I think I have to go now because you're not paying attention to my face. No, she's not doing that now, guys. She's not doing that now. It's actually time for her to transition. But yeah, other time. Whoa, pulling me in. Whoa, whoa! I almost
I
got
think
pulled in.
you just ask the other to guess just now what will they do for the weekend. I think I need to have a good rest.
You do let your body recover. Are you going to play badminton tomorrow?
I think, but not the whole 2 hours.
Ah, that's reasonable. That's
Yeah.
reasonable. So we'll
By the
let you get to
way,
rest. Yeah.
yeah.
By the way.
By the way, I'm available on Sunday.
Oh, good. Thank you for that. That sounds great. I thank you for that. That sounds good. Because guys, I don't know what the live streaming is going to be like when I move because I'm using someone's couch in their home. 4 or 5 a.m. is not perfect for that, and it's cold season. It's the chilly cold. So
Yeah.
I have to find a place where we can
Yeah.
live stream regularly, but we'll work on that. Okay, Candy, get some rest, take some vitamin C. Please get some rest, and we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, Candy. Okay, sir, it is you and I. So, how can we help you? How can we help you to learn today? How can we help you to have confidence? Do you want to ask any questions? Do you have answers and I'll ask questions?
Yeah, actually, there is from my side a lots of problems with me when I just practicing my listening part, and I just haven't understand all of the words actually. That's why my score was below my target band, and actually it is around 20 to 25, and the highest mark is 40, and I just gather 20 to 25 marks within these 40 marks, and but I need to score around 30 to 33, like this. But how can
Mm-mm.
I improve myself in listening? What instrument will be beneficial for me, or how can I improve myself for listening? I am very much
Okay.
passionate about like this actually.
Okay. So, hearing comprehension is it's easy to practice and develop if you do transcription to transcribe what you're hearing. So you can have a native speaker say some phrases or read something or what have you, and then you listen to the audio clip and you write down what they're saying, what you think they're saying. And then when you're convinced that you have it, then you use the transcribe button on Hello Talk and you transcribe the audio clip into English. And now you can compare it and you can see if you are correct. And so there's three ways you correct your writing. One, did you capture the idea of what they were saying? Two, go ahead and look for the right forms of the words because sometimes when you're trying to understand them, you'll just write down anything to capture it. So look at the forms of the words, the transcribed English and your what you wrote down. Make your corrections and then also use your punctuation. So capital letter at the beginning, period at the end. So what will happen is 1 or 2 days later, you listen to the same audio clip and I know this one. But you will write it down. You will write it down with the correct forms of words and you'll write it down with the correct punctuation. So you will grow in your hearing comprehension if you practice transcription, listening to something audio, being able to transcribe it to English, and then correct yourself. So that's what I would recommend. If you have a recording from a podcast and there's subtitles, you can listen to it without subtitles and see if you can capture what they're saying, and then go back and put on the subtitles and correct yourself. So little by little, your mind will associate what you're hearing with what they're saying, and you will create a library of understanding in here. But by correcting what you're writing down with punctuation and proper forms of words, you will enhance the accuracy of what you write down. So it seems so simple, guys, because you guys are studying so hard. Um, but even though you know the answer, if you wait a week or wait a few days and listen to the audio, you will write it down more accurately. You will reinforce what you're hearing versus what's being said, and you will also correct your punctuation. So I think it has the ability to enhance your growth three ways. And then of course, you don't have much time. You have 2 weeks. But
Yeah.
this will train your brain of what you expect and it will listen more carefully. And that getting your brain to stay focused, what you expect from it, is also part of the benefits. I did a teaching with Doris Wu. Her name is Doris Wu here in our group, and we put it on YouTube where we practice this. So there are 3 or 4 videos that say Doris Wu. I think it's from the Fly on the Wall series in our on our YouTube channel. And we discovered and we went through this process together. So each video is an hour long, but it explains this process of transcription to help you to focus on what you're hearing versus. So you guys are welcome to check that out on our channel if it's useful. But I think it could be useful for you also, sir.
Okay, actually, I had just point it out and also write it. And in next time, I will try it for myself. Okay. So
Absolutely.
actually, it's a matter of sorrow that I haven't heard your channel actually. What's the name of your channel? You
Um,
said YouTube channel.
yeah, we have a YouTube channel. Taliko Vima English is the name in the chat. And
Telugu Vima.
we have about 60 videos. We just started adding some more videos. We're back in add some more stuff, but that one's already there, and it was very useful. And I think once I move to California, I will have more free time to focus on the podcast and the videos, and we'll get it flowing again, guys. Yeah, I think that will help you, sir.
Okay, that's nice. I
Yeah.
am really grateful to you.
Good, good, good. Well, I'm going to make sure that I send you a hand wave so that you can tell me how you're doing. And also, in 2 weeks, we want to know your experience after the exam. And I'm sure you're going to have good success. Most people that have used the Cambridge material, they are surprised because the test seems almost easy to them because they studied the Cambridge material. So
You
I think you'll have the same experience.
You are right. The main exam is almost easier than Cambridge tests.
I think so because that's been the feedback I've received from people. If you study like Cambridge says and you do the practice test on Cambridge and you're really focused, you're pleasantly surprised. You're like, "Oh, this is very familiar.
Yeah,
This can't be easy." So a couple of the people got 6.6, 6.7. They were very happy that they scored a little above the minimum, you know? So so
okay,
just
okay.
keep practicing the Cambridge material and don't worry because worrying and lack of sleep and overthinking, all of these are
Yeah.
your enemies. So you have to get rest, practice the practice exams, and know that Cambridge has steered people in the right direction. So you should find the same thing on the test. Like, oh, just like the practice test. Let's go.
Okay, please pray for me
Yeah,
so that I can
absolutely.
practice lots kinds of
Yeah,
I can spend lots of times for practicing.
I think the Cambridge material teaches you the processes, and some materials teach you the test. But Cambridge, I believe, teaches you the process. And so if you know the process, it does not matter what the questions are. It doesn't matter because you've learned the process. And so I think you'll find that. And give us feedback. Of course, join us again. Oh, he's out of time. But all of you too, we are about out of time as well. I have to go to work in a little while. So mhm. Give okay, I see you guys. I see you guys. I know, guys, this is always the case. There's so many wonderful people towards the end of our time together. Yeah, we have to end today. Tomorrow is I have the same work schedule tomorrow, so we will have a live stream tomorrow, but it may only be for about 90 minutes or so. So if you have a topic suggestion, you can get a hold of me. You just text me, let me know. Thank you, Monero, of course. Thank you for being here, keeping the peace in our chat. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all of you. I hope this has been helpful. I'm still working on a way to record some of these moments together. So if you would all want to join me, I'm going to be using a app called Riverside. And on that app, it is not live, but we can have people on stage, we can have people in an audience, and we can help you and record it at the same time so that that information is available. There will be free subtitles. There's no time limit, and we'll put it on our YouTube channel or our podcast channel. Or if you're in China, we can probably send it to you in 15-minute increments on WeChat. So let me know if you guys are able to or want to join us on that app for that recording, and we can answer your questions or we can have time together. Mila and Lena, I think Candy has said that she cannot access this app in China. It's called Riverside, is the name of the app. It's a podcast app. And so we're still trying to figure out how to do it so that we can have the wonderful people of China joining us on the Riverside app. We'll figure it out. But of course, in less than 1 week, I'm moving from here in Las Vegas, I'm moving to California. So that will be a different living arrangement. I will not have my own studio at first. And so we are going to try to figure that out and keep in contact with all of you. So, all right, guys, we'll meet you again tomorrow. Let me know if you have a topic suggestion. And Sarah, please message me directly so I know I might create a group for all of you who are willing to help so that we can plan the time that's convenient for everybody and we'll figure it out. No, Mila, I think it's one of those apps that is restricted in China, unfortunately. But Riverside is used very professionally for a lot of people who do, um, what are they called? Just distant interviews, you know? Super cool. Riverside, guys. I already typed it. Riverside is the name of the app. What will happen is if you are willing to do it with us, we will send you an invitation and we will invite you as either a guest on stage or we will invite you as someone in the audience. If you are a guest on stage for that recording, I would ask you to be camera on. And I would also ask for your permission because we do plan on using it on our YouTube channel or our podcast channel. So, yeah, it is free for you guys. Yeah, it's free. Kind of like we do here when you're on stage and we help you through a process to understand it, except it will be a way for you guys to watch it again. And if you didn't hear it all the way or you couldn't stay for the whole 2 hour live stream or hour and a half live stream, you'll be able to access it on YouTube or other places. So yeah. Hi Lena, it's nice to have you here. I have been to Taiwan many years ago, but not to mainland. I have to go, guys. I have to get ready for work. So we'll talk to you guys. You take enjoy the rest of your evening. And yeah, hi Doris. Woo! I don't think you can get it in China, Mila, but we'll figure it out. Don't worry, we'll figure it out, okay? I have to go. I have to go. Seriously, gotta go. Talk to you later, guys.